Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy, and we're going to run through this homeowner repair project really quickly. We're up in Cumming and Forsyth today. We've got some rotted dog ear and just a little portion, about maybe 3 feet of fascia board over here. This corner behind the gutter is just starting to get it. We'll go ahead and run a coat of paint over this outside fascia just so the HOA is happy. He's got rotted fascia here in this corner and the opposite front gable, and again we'll just run one quick coat of paint there. Beautiful house. This homeowner's really kept up on it. He's changed his siding out, he's changed his windows out, he's got a new roof, and he's trying to set himself up to be as maintenance free as possible. It's hard to see it in the video. I'm not going to step all the way back, but the fascia rotted here and here on both sides. This corner board, he tried to get as maintenance free as he could. When they did the siding job, they were supposed to change this out for hardy board, and they didn't. It's just wood, and when you come around and watch out for doggy bombs, if you get in this corner right here, see the black in it? It's just rotted. On his mansard roof, this comes up a lot, so we can repaint this, clean it, repaint it. The underside edge right here has never been sealed, so even though this is all hardy and vinyl windows and hardy trim, the moisture is getting down inside, and so we need to go ahead and seal that, keep it out, because even when you come in here with hardy and vinyl and all the things you're doing, any water that's getting inside of here is coming down inside the chase, and it's going to rot your framing and everything else. So you can see how he cased all his trim. And normally I complain when window companies do this, but this homeowner's pretty smart, and so he didn't leave the old wood under here because that'll dry rot, and that's what most of them do, is they'll sell you the window and then they'll aluminum trim it and say, oh, it looks so much better and we'll do that for free or whatever they're doing. What it does kill me is there's not a lot we can do about it, but they never changed out the flashing around the house. So these flashing pieces all extend about half an inch, 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a half past the outside edge. And you can kind of see here, see that lightness in the corners? So the joint between them has popped open and the sealant's gone. So my guys will recaulk this, and we'll go ahead and just repaint the brown sections of trim here. And that's why the bottom of this hardy is starting to peel, because the water's coming down from the outside and it's getting the bottom edge because no one ever painted it. Over here, this mansard's the same thing. This bottom edge was never sealed. So here, because it's right over the front entry, this is the rot right from here over in this corner piece. We'll go ahead and replace the whole thing so we don't have a seam there. The difference with us is we'll go ahead and back prime and seal everything so the wood will never rot again. He's gonna live here forever. We have a lifetime of ownership warranty on any carpentry repairs or stuff that we do. Decks or trims or even siding. Our hardy plank siding, lifetime ownership warranty. You're not gonna be able to see in the video, but the guys will check all these corners. But when you have these corner pieces, if you were to get up on a ladder, you'd see there's 2 rivets in this corner, and they just need to be resealed every 5 years. So come through and they'll seal all these corners with a clear elastomeric sealant in through here. And then just over here, we talk to people about siding companies all the time. We can reside your whole house too, we just don't. We usually refer that out to some vendor partners that we know and trust. And one of the tricks with this stuff is everybody's getting online, they're getting on Nextdoor, they're getting on Facebook, and they're finding contractors this way. Don't always go with your cheapest contractor, which this homeowner didn't, so he's kind of surprised he's having this issue. But if you look closely, people argue with me all the time that no one can install hardy plank with finish nails. These are finish nails. And because they're smooth shank, when heat gets on the side of this house, it gets a lot of sun, and this siding will expand, and it'll just bow a little bit with the heat, and it's forcing those nails out. So if you have a spiral shank nail that's made for hardy plank like this, it'll go ahead and bite forever. It's almost like a screw. So my boys will go ahead and replace the pop nails with spiral shank. Maze is the company that we use typically, their nails. And that was it for over here. But when we start talking about this, he's got beautiful windows, but see how the flashing is short right here and here? So just while we're doing this, before you run all this finish, go ahead and fix the flashing so it's right. But overall, he's got a gorgeous place. If you have a corrugated pipe like this, we can install, don't put this underground. This should be a 4-inch PVC, but it ends over here towards the driveway, so he knows where it is. This homeowner's fairly handy, so he can do some of this stuff themselves, but we can install a bypass right here, so the water will go through and it'll kick the leaves out, and then you just clean them off periodically. It's a great little add-on. They don't cost very much, so you can ask for that. My brother and I run a crew of 25 to 30. We pretty much do everything. Been doing it for almost 30 years here in Atlanta. You can find our office number here on the line, or sometimes you can reach me directly at 770-265-9017. I'm Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.